Hello YouTubers! Today, I'm here to give you an overview of the much-awaited game, Hogwarts Legacy. This open-world action role-playing game is set in the 1800s and takes place at Hogwarts' iconic school of witchcraft and wizardry. This game brings players on an immersive journey through the Harry Potter universe, providing an all-new perspective on the beloved wizarding world. What makes this game unique is the level of detail and depth of the story. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the top 5 things I love about Hogwarts Legacy and why it's worth playing. First, one of the greatest aspects of this game is the character creator. You can create a character from scratch and even choose a Patronus or wand type. With the character creator, you get to make the world your own and become part of the Harry Potter reality. Second, the open world gameplay. Hogwarts Legacy has a huge expansive map filled with secrets, challenges, and items to find. Exploring the world is made even more thrilling with the ability to recreate spells and return them on foes. Third, is the open-ended story system. Players can progress through the game in many different directions. Whether you want to become an aura, special potions master, or explore the Forbidden Forest, the possibilities are endless. And since the game follows a non-linear approach, players get to make the decisions that shape their own adventures. Fourth, the detailed and immersive combat system. Magic is a key aspect of the game, and the spell crafting makes battles strategic and rewarding. With a mix of time-based events and open-world exploration, you'll never get bored. And last, but not least, is the atmospherically designed Hogwarts. The levels and environments reflect the original films and books in an incredibly realistic and stunning manner. From the corridors to the classrooms, you'll feel like you've stepped right into the magical world. So, those are my top 5 reasons why Hogwarts Legacy is an exciting new adventure in the magical world of Harry Potter Legacy. Now let's talk about the combat system. The new combat system looks to provide a rich and dynamic experience that offers players a realistic Hogwarts combat experience. Players will be able to choose one of 3 classes, Aura, Magizoologist, or Professor, which will each come with an array of unique and powerful spells, attacks, and abilities that can be customized and blended to create unique combat strategies. In an effort to foster a more rewarding and engaging experience for players, the game is introducing several new features, such as the Hex system, which allows players to put hexes and counter spells on enemies to exploit their weaknesses, and the Tactical Zone system, which allows players to create and take advantage of strategic battle plans. To further increase the level of customization and provide a unique and more personal combat system, players will be able to assign up to 6 different roles to their playable character, which will affect their stats and the spells they can learn. The roles will be divided into 4 main categories: Attacker, Defender, Spellcaster, and Support, with each one having a set of abilities and effects that can be used to create highly varied playstyles. One of the most impressive things about the game's combat system is the multiple choices players have when it comes to how they can approach a fight. In Hogwarts Legacy, you're able to choose between offensive and defensive strategies like a duelist or a slayer. This variety makes every battle unique and a blast to play. Second, the game will allow you to use the full range of magical spells to your advantage. Players can use traditional spells like Accio, Expelliarmus, and Lumos, as well as recognizing more complex spells such as the ones listed in the Ancient Runes book. Spells can also be modified to be even more powerful. Third, the ability to choose whichever type of wand suits you. With several wand wood and core combinations, players can create a wand of great power and finesse that suits their style. Fourth, magical creatures can also be recruited to join your team in battle, both friendly and hostile. The diversity of creatures will bring an extra element of surprise and excitement to each fight. And finally, the ability to customize your fighting style. With special moves and runes, you can tailor your fighting style to your own preferences and show off your knowledge and finesse in battle. Not only that, the gameplay of Hogwarts Legacy is endlessly varied and engaging. In addition to the spells and spell crafting mechanics, you can also explore the grounds of Hogwarts, complete challenges, and even explore the Forbidden Forest. You'll also gain valuable experience points that can be used to level up and gain access to new spells and abilities. Additionally, the game is introducing an entirely new resource system that will allow players to accumulate and spend points to purchase and upgrade abilities. These points will be earned by engaging in activities in-game, such as completing quests and defeating enemies. All these features come together to make Hogwarts Legacy an even more exciting and immersive experience. Finally, one of the most exciting additions to the combat system is the online PvP arena. This will allow players to compete against each other in fast-paced duels, adding an extra layer of excitement to the game. You'll also be able to customize your character by choosing their house, a magical animal companion, and even their magical profession. This will give you access to additional quests and skills that you can use to progress in the game. There is also a robust multiplayer component that will allow you to play with friends and other players from around the world. Players will progress through a multifaceted enrollment process by taking traces, participating in activities and gaining approval from the different Hogwarts houses. They can even customize their profile by selecting one of the 4 houses to join and build relationships with other students from the various houses. The game also features magical creatures, allowing players to interact with them, collecting ingredients to craft powerful potions, and releasing them into the wild so they can be free. The game is full of content ideas, from exploring and completing challenges, to crafting and dueling with friends. No 2 playthroughs will be the same. With an immense amount of replayability and freedom to choose how to progress, Hogwarts Legacy is sure to be a game that will keep you entertained for hours. I've been extremely excited to play Harry Potter in a new and fresh way. Hogwarts Legacy delivers on all its promises, with a huge world, endless gameplay and content ideas. It's truly a magical experience. If you're a fan of fantasy games, then I highly recommend you check it out. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.
Of Hogwarts.